We start by giving every child a good start in life. Hence, we have taken decisive steps to make affordable and high-quality preschool education accessible to families. Today, there are 50 MOE kindergartens around Singapore. We are on track to open another 7 by 2025 and a further 3 by 2027. The 60 MKs will contribute to the government's commitment to achieve 80% government-supported preschool places by around 2025. Next year will mark a significant milestone with the implementation of full subject-based banding in our secondary education system. Beyond reducing stigmatization, the removal of course labels will lead to meaningful changes in our students' education journey. Students will have greater flexibility to take subjects at a level that is more or less demanding, depending on their strengths, interests, and learning needs. There will be more social mixing, with increased opportunities for students to interact with peers of different profiles. Starting from 2024, Secondary 1 cohort, MOE will post primary 6 students to secondary schools through 3 posting groups 1, 2, and 3, mapped to the PSLE score ranges for normal tech, normal acad, and express courses respectively. Unlike streaming, posting groups will only be used to facilitate admissions and to determine students' initial subject levels for most subjects at the beginning of Sec 1. Beyond that, posting groups will not shape the secondary school experience. Finally, at the end of secondary school, students will receive a common certificate, the Singapore-Cambridge Secondary Education Certificate, or SEC, which reflects their different subject combinations and levels. Starting from 2027, the SEC will replace the separate Singapore-Cambridge General Certificate of Examination, or GCE, O and N-level examinations. MOE plans to review the A-level curriculum to ensure that it remains relevant in today's education landscape. To encourage students to make the most of the exciting, collaborative, and interdisciplinary learning experience offered by project work, we will make it a pass-fail subject. Making PW a pass-fail subject now encourages our students to exercise greater agency and creativity in areas of interest rather than be driven by grades alone. From the academic year 2026 admissions, the 4th content-based subject will no longer be counted in the computation of UAS by default and will only be included if it improves the UAS. This will allow our students to better calibrate their learning load so that more time can be redirected to holistic development. Lastly, we will remove mid-year examinations for all JCs and MI. In close consultation with MTI, MOM, and the economic agencies, we have decided to increase the lifetime cohort participation rate for publicly funded university degrees by 10 percentage points from 50% currently to 60% by 2025, so that more Singaporeans can obtain a degree from our AUs. The move to a lifetime cohort participation rate concept symbolizes the change in mindset that we need to embrace. There is no need to rush to front-load education, as there will be more subsidized places for CET pathways to support upgrading later in life. EdTech also allows for mass customization of teaching and learning, catering to the diverse learning needs of our students. These have been enabled by our national online learning platform, the Singapore Student Learning Space, or SLS. The screenshot shows the SLS Resource Library, where students can learn a range of academic subjects from primary school to pre-university, as well as to explore their non-academic topics such as financial literacy. With the SLS, all our students have effectively been equipped with a personal tutor, that is, a wealth of resources and tools to guide their individual learning, no matter their financial resources. Parent support groups, or PSG, have been active partners in enhancing our students' educational experience, such as in the area of education and career guidance. And I call on companies, unions, to work closely with our IHLs and students to help our people keep up to date with the fast-paced industry developments and emerging opportunities. We share responsibility in preparing our students for the workforce and inspiring the next generation.